Peace and love, MinisterDionne here. Those of you new to my channel, welcome. Let's dive on in. What a time it is to be alive. What a time it is to be alive. And here is what they do not want you to know. So many were like, who's they? There's secrets, there's hidden secrets of this world that exist. And when I think of they, I'll give you my definition and define who they is. They defines a group of people who know that the human population can be controlled. And the way that we can be controlled is through our mind, with our mind. And what they have come to understand, I like understand because we're going within. Everything is within you. And what they have come to understand is that by them knowing that we can be controlled through our mind, everything has become created to make us be under a form of mind control. It is a way of systematizing us. And Rockefeller, the Rothschilds, they understood this. And the school system was created not to educate us, but to systematize us, indoctrinate us. And the curriculums, therefore, the state standards are created, again, to systematize us and to keep us from this way of creative thinking, from being a creator. And this is a very, very, very important aspect of life to understand, because if you could think about all around us, we are being mind controlled. And the world that we live in is super busy. It's so busy. I even think of like when I was a kid and went outside and enjoyed nature and things. And I really try to hone this in with making sure that my daughter has that outside time. You remember that time growing up where you just had to be out in nature. Many of our grandparents just sent us outside and that's where we was for the day. And it is such a different generation today, which means we're more busy in our mind. We have social media and our phones, our iPhones, our handheld phones at our fingertips. I didn't have a cell phone as a kid. I didn't have a cell phone much of my teenage life. Actually, all of my teenage life. But to think of the level of ways that our mind is constantly on the go and how we are constantly on the go. Just think of your daily schedule from the time you get up. What do? Most of us grab our phone. To the time that we're getting things going throughout the day, we're on to the next and we work and we're busy there and on our phone in between the times that we could really take for ourselves to maybe meditate or just nothingness. And then we get off from work and we're checking our phone to see what we missed. And then we're literally filling in the gaps. And when you think of like Instagram feed, Facebook, like those are feeds, it's feeding your mind. And then you get home and like maybe you get a second to yourself and you watch the TV, and it is this constant way of everything in our environment controlling how our mind operates to the point that we don't even realize it. We don't even see what is happening. And It's so imperative that we become aware of what is happening, because we lose ourselves. We lose ourselves on every aspect possible when it comes to really looking inwardly of what our purpose is, what our plan is for this life. We usually end up going to seek what that is from somebody else. And part of that reason is because we've been taught to outsource for everything that we need. And they have created a system to which we've been thriving on. When it comes to our health, what do? Most of us call up the doctor. We go see a doctor when something's wrong. You know, and you think of other things that we have outsourced. You know, we've been, instead of growing our own fruits and vegetables, and kudos to those that are out there creating your own gardens, your own homesteads. That's the way to go. But most of us are going to outsource somewhere, and we're supporting these corporations. When it comes to us having our babies, most of us are taught we're incapable of doing it, yet our ancestors did it. And going back to they have put us in a position that makes us feel powerless. They've done it and we've done it. We've allowed ourselves to get to a place of feeling powerless because in the way the system is created to make us feel incapable, inferior, less than. So by the time we finally do stand on our own, many of us have so many years that have gone by within our life that it's like you feel like you got to play catch up, or you feel like you're behind once you become aware of this. Many of us are just now seeing the healthcare system has been failing us. The great thing is, and the way that I want us to look at this is, now that you know, because I've just given you a glimpse into what they know, the secrets of the world. And when you get on the other side of this, we also have been programmed with religion. We've been programmed all around by they. So how do we come up under this? Well, we are. That's the great thing. If you look around now, there's so many holistic options. And if you're not in an area that has a lot of holistic options, I want to just inspire you and let you know I'm in an area that has so many holistic options. And I believe that is the seed that has begun to grow and blossom. We're all around those that are in the areas that have holistic options know that this is a growing population, to the point that people are realizing the healthcare system's not serving them, and they are turning, and we are turning, and you are turning to better alternative options, true medicine, the nature of the earth, God's green earth, that has always been our true medicine. And we're going back to origin in so many different ways. And how beautiful and what a time it is to be alive, to experience this. And just thinking of ways that we can pull back the curtain more, pull back that veil more, of stepping into our creator mode. Those of us that are so busy and we're on our phones each day, what can we do on a daily basis to begin to pull back the plug off of those electronics and get out into nature? We should be returning to origin. When we do this shift as a conscious collective, the entire earth begins to shift with us. And it's vice versa. The earth is shifting and we're feeling the shift, whether we're going to be a part of it or not, because it's already started. And I wanted to make sure to create this video for those of you that's like, I feel the shift. I know that this is happening. And sometimes it's like that calm before the storm. It may feel worse before it gets better. And for those of you that have been a part of this, like Phoenix Rising, I just applaud you in your journey, because I know it has not been easy for you. I know that this shift has really started a ripple effect. I know that it has put you in a place where you feel like, gosh, I'm all alone in this. And I just want you to know that you're not. I see you. You're not alone in what you have been standing up for your rights, standing in your power, knowing that they can no longer control you. And this is ways that we can take back our power. This is ways that we have already began to step into our power. And no longer be powerless, no longer settle for what doesn't serve us. We are activating what serves us. We are supporting the companies and corporations that we want to see around, that actually benefit us, that actually are helping us in our process and journey. We want to stop supporting the companies and corporations and they that have created these ceilings and boxes for us to stay locked into. That wasn't what we were created for. And I'm looking to see some more of you continue to rise above the they. Rise above what is challenging. Stand up for your rights, and not in a belligerent way, but in a way that allows true ripple effects to reach the masses. So it may just be you where you are in your small town or with your family, and you're the one chosen for this. What a time it is to be alive. Share this out, like, subscribe, and let me know how this message resonated with you. Peace and love.